Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, sacred light holders of our soul star chakra legion of light. Happy full strawberry moon in Sagittarius, the Archer and Centaur. For today's intense lunation, our local Sirius sent multiple solar flashes of light to Gaia and all her children of the sun, releasing over 13 C-class solar flares in the past 24 hours. We also witnessed a whiteout in the heartbeat of Mother Earth today, appearing on the Schumann charts at amplitudes of 18 Hz, 25 Hz, a trinity of spikes at 35 Hz, creating an 888 Ascension portal, 46 Hz, and a big blast of white light at 57 Hz. 5th through 7th dimensional energetics fully anchored into the crystalline core of Gaia and resonating through her song lines of the newearth. Pachamama also received a powerful activation today on her Pacific Ring of Fire with a magnitude 5.9 earthquake in Taiwan at 11 o'clock UTC. Synchronizing with these powerful events, we commence a brand new wave spell on the Mayan calendar with the Blue Storm wave spell as our starseed earth angelics of the 144 remain calm within the storm through these final phases of healing and transformation along our ascension journey. As we travel through the eye of the needle, through the 0-point center of the quantum field, we enter the new time of dreaming and manifest our new earth visions of our true heart's delights. Keep rising and shining your bright virtue into the Elysian field of full creative potential. And in the pure awareness of Buddha mind, we free all sentient beings from the cycles of suffering and walk together our sacred path with heart into the new golden age of enlightenment and eternal life. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am paulwhitegoldeagle, Keen 47 Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with primedisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred newearth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful prayer of the full strawberry moon in Sagittarius. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Brother of the Light, Pars Kute. Energy update. The spells that have been cast upon the earth are now being removed. They no longer apply, and there is no power behind them. Those who are absent of light are also being removed. This is making a monumental difference with the energies of the earth. There is a certain lightness most of us have not felt or remembered, yet we are beginning to feel it. This is truly a gift, and the start of how we will feel living in the new golden age. Trust in the grand divine plan, beloved ones, with an infinite divine source intelligence of pure love, Pars Kute. And today from divine Sister of the Light, she sees the stars. Full moon in Sagittarius, grand fire trine activation. This full moon is pure fire magic, forming a rare grand fire trine with Chiron in Aries and Mars in Leo. The Sagittarius moon stirs our spirit, calling us to live with purpose, freedom, and truth. Chiron in Aries brings healing to old wounds around identity, helping us reclaim the parts of ourselves we once hid or abandoned. Mars in Leo reminds us, your authenticity is your power. You don't need permission to be yourself. You are the authority. This is a portal of courage, healing, and spiritual ignition. This is the kind of full moon that says, be unapologetically yourself. When the dots of your inner design align, the naked truth of your path is revealed. This is me, this is my code, this is my mission. When this original blueprint is revealed, Everything inauthentic starts to dissolve. We begin to see the absurdity of old roles we tried to squeeze into, roles that were never ours to begin with. When we stop trying to be someone else or meet expectations that aren't aligned with our essence, something shifts. In this Sagittarian light, the truth does set us free, sometimes with fireworks, but more often with clarity. It's more of a quiet assurance, a deep knowing of what's true and what matters. That's all being made clear to you now, as you own it. At the full moon in Sagittarius, clarity comes from remembering who you truly are. The deeper question is, once the truth is revealed, will you dare to live by it? And today from Divine Star of the Light Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 6/11/25. Today is a reminder that you are in the world, but not of it. It is not your home or your final destination. This life is for experience and soul expansion, and any earthly drama you are currently witnessing is actually a reflection of your own journey and the choices you have made. The more you grow in consciousness, empowerment, understanding, and self-mastery, the more full, rich, and intense the external world will appear. It will challenge your observations. It will test your strength and skills and development. It is the mirror that reflects your frequency. Reality mirrors you. It is not the other way around. You want love? Be loving. You want peace? Be at peace. You want healing? Look within. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Devyani Singh, Isis Channelings. Full Moon, June 11th. Recall of ancient soul legacy, remembrance, alchemy, shape-shifting, and spiritual illumination. Today's full moon on the 11th of June, if viewed via the lens of its actual placement in the sky, sidereal astrology, is aligned with the golden gate of God, the portal womb for transcendence, liberation of the soul from cycles of death and rebirth, as it's sandwiched between heart of the scorpion Antares, keeper of the golden gate, and the 13th sign of the serpent-bearer Ophiuchus. Thus it's a full moon of soul-piercing illuminations, primordial soul legacy remembrance, ancient alchemy recall, shape-shifting between dimensions and realms, culminations and new trajectories, deep feelings and intense emotions aligned with the womb portal that offers spiritual transcendence and evolution. According to tropical Western astrology, the Sagittarius full moon takes place on the heels of its ruler, Jupiter, moving into Cancer, the realm of the Great Mother, the womb waters, ancient soul remembrance and ancestry. Either way, it is a womb water of creation combined with the serpent kundalini fires of initiation, activation, and transformation that take center stage now. The past few weeks I've been aware of being in the womb caves literally and figuratively, being seeded and coated by the crystalline waters and songs of the sirens, myrrh, whales, and dolphins, and being initiated by fires that require me to walk through unknown and unfamiliar territory, armed only with faith and courage, but guided through it all by the divine feminine aspect, Venus Inanna, as the Pisces Aries metagoddess, Oracle of Delphi, currently at the third eye chakra of intuitive guidance and prophecy. She has been shepherding me on the shamanic journeys that I have been currently facilitating for my clients and myself, which all seem to have a common thread, connecting to a primal, raw, and powerful aspect of one's oversoul, higher dimensional self, soul aspect, which so far may have frightened or overwhelmed or even repelled one previously because of the raw power, an intense and inescapable pull into the deep void it represented, consciously or at a subconscious level. This is the new birthing that is taking place within us. We are birthing ourselves into our higher powerful soul legacy, that which we may have denied or sabotaged, consciously or unconsciously, because we knew that to be reunited with this powerful aspect meant a deep dive into the dark, unknown waters of our soul remembrance and ancestry, and an initiation activation by fire. We are, after all, in the year of 9, the year of the goddess Durga, 9 forms, Knights of Durga, the fierce warrior goddess. Year of uncovering, birthing our own inner Durga, power, strength, and resilience by facing our trials, initiations by fire, armed only with courage and faith, a year of purification and transformation. The birthing process is uncomfortable, seemingly slow and static, feeling of standstill at the crossroads, progressing into increasingly higher octaves of messy, chaotic, painful, and the crumbling of reality as we had once known it. If that's you, then congratulations. The goddess Kundalini energy is moving through you to rebirth yourself into your higher octave, soul aspect, power aspect that has so far been unavailable to you until now, though you always knew and sensed that a time would come when you could no longer ignore the call. The time is now. The cosmic womb and earth womb are in labor pains, as they are ready to birth a new spiral of light, and we are intrinsically linked to both through the serpent, dragon, Kundalini fire energies, year of the serpent transformation. We are the birthing portal, womb of this new reality, and our self bringing into union, as above, so below, within us. May your faith be bigger than your fears. May your dreams be bigger than your doubts. Sake na. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christy Ashley. Strawberry full moon. This moon asks us to not be afraid to shake things up, to dream big and to be bold with our pursuits. She brings emotional clarity, new beginnings, and swiftly clears out the mental clutter, allowing for greater clarity and perception. She will show you where you are still playing safe or small, and provoke movement into unknown territory. She is here to illuminate, unravel, and coax your deepest shadows out from hiding, so that you may be free of them in order to create from a place of confidence, and asks for your trust and an open heart. Many may be feeling as though they are being called into something vastly new, possibly even life-altering. This could include making a sudden move or traveling to destinations along the grid points that are speaking to your soul and harmonizing to your energy field. You may find yourself journeying into the records of the past and revisiting old timelines. This is all happening for a higher purpose, and that is to close out the loops and put an end to the old stories once and for all. As you stand now, fully anchored in your embodied self, you may be inspired to write that book, step into a new role, or co-create with other like-minded souls who are on your wavelength and who share a similar voice and vision. As we approach the solstice, there will be choice points opening up golden gateways of opportunities that are helping us access our personal power and inner freedom in a big way. This part of the journey only requires your vulnerability and openness to touch what is raw and real within you. There is no room for falsities, lies, illusion, or masks. To be perfectly unveiled in the mirror image of the soul's truth and purest heart's desire is a doorway of liberation asking for you to walk through. As you go forward, know that you are capable and able, and the pull within your heart is igniting force, sparking life into what you are ready to manifest into your reality. 144 flowing in. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Te Rakura Taruki, full moon in Sagittarius, southern skies, galactic fire, June 11th, 2025. In the heart of our southern winter, under long nights and clear skies, the full moon in Sagittarius rises like a blazing arrow of truth, illuminating our inner landscapes with purpose, vision, and soul expansion. Sagittarius is the galactic archer, ruled by Jupiter, now freshly moved into Cancer. pulling us into sacred growth that is not just outward but inward. We are learning to be brave with our hearts, to walk this spiritual path, not just with dreams, but with devotion. This is not a moon of subtle whispers. This is a luminous call to action. Under the Sagittarius full moon, a deeper pulse stirs. The ancient voice of Mu, the mother continent, rising once more through the land of first light, Aotearoa. These islands are not random. They are the living crown of Lemuria, strategically placed on the ring of fire, an energetic circumference that not only shakes the earth but shapes consciousness. This moon ignites more than your goals. It stirs a cellular memory, a sacred recall of why you came here. Mu is not gone. It is stored in the crystalline grids and the water codes, in your bones. As this fire moon reflects in the winter sky, it acts as a cosmic signal to all starseeds and soul carriers. It is time. The wisdom of Mu is not about escape, it is about embodiment, about returning to harmony with the elements, the ancestors, the star lines. As the tectonic plates shift, so too do the soul plates of humanity. We are moving from fragmentation to wholeness, from colonization to cosmic sovereignty. This full moon is a signal flare from the galactic heart through Sagittarius, the archer, who knows exactly where to aim. Aim now, beloveds, not just at dreams, but at remembrance. The return of Mu is not a myth, it is your mission. The land is listening, the grid is live, the ring of fire is activating. Let your voice, your vision, and your vibration be part of the sacred rising. Sagittarius moon guidance. The moon calls you to break free from outdated belief systems. Name your North Star and let it guide your actions. Blend boldness with heart. This is not ego-driven ambition, but purpose-driven movement. Earth signs, build the vision step by step. Water signs, trust the inner currents. Air signs, speak your expansion into form. Fire signs, let your spark become a wildfire of transformation. This full moon also invites us to step into a higher octave of understanding. Not all battles are meant to be fought outwardly. Sagittarius teaches us the wisdom of the seeker, not the warrior of conquest, but the alchemist of truth. We are being asked to neutralize the war within, to move beyond reactive polarity and into the calm field of spiritual transcendence. This is not avoidance, it is evolution. When we stop taking every external trigger literally, we begin to dissolve the battlefield by integrating the inner tension. From this neutral ground, true clarity, compassion, and power emerge. It's not about winning, it's about waking up. Ceremony, galactic alignment ritual, Southern Hemisphere style. Face the north, your spiritual axis in the south. Light a white or violet candle. Take 3 deep breaths, anchoring in the whenua, the land. Say aloud, I align with my galactic self. I release limitation. I walk the way of the archer, clear, courageous, and true. Close your eyes and visualize the moon pouring silver light into your spine. Feel it anchor in your womb or hara. Womb breathing. Do 5 rounds of womb breathing through the womb up into the heart, igniting the love field. Then into the 3rd eye, then back down to the womb again in circular breathing, releasing density out of the body with each breath and inviting more softness into your body temple. Offer gratitude. Journal your next bold step. This is ascension, not escape. This full moon isn't about ascending away, it's about ascension, rooting your soul deeper into your body. Becoming the bridge between earth and star. You are the ceremony. You are the flame. You are the future. From WeLoveRungoa.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, in a year when integrity and authenticity are pivotal, The Sagittarian full moon passage illuminates the truth for us to continue walking our genuine soul path, one that we are walking through radical change, as the only way to self-illumination. It is a passage that reveals to us the aspects of us that need to be unified, embraced, and healed for us to continue remembering, bringing illumination into our human mind, as Sagittarius represents the higher mind, while Gemini represents the lower one, which is why it is represented by the tetrahedron. This is what Ascension truly is about, bringing illumination into our third-dimensional self, descending more than ascending our true essence in it. This is a process that we are all experiencing in our unique way, and that is now enhanced during this year of monadic reconnection and solar body activation. It is precisely with Sagittarius that we have the opportunity to trigger solar alchemy within our light bodies, resurrecting into the light beings that we always were. This is a time when many who have already achieved monadic integration will start repairing their 10th dimensional bodies, moving from the soul dimension to the God ones, acting as living bridges on our 3D plane. For those of you who are having a walk-in experience, this passage represents an important one to anchor our new identity, as it allows us to remove our old identity and merge with our illumined one. We are all in a void in one way or another during this transitional year, and one of infinite possibilities, as Jupiter, Sagittarius's ruler, conjunct Mercury in Cancer, and square Saturn and also Neptune in Aries remind us. This aspect denotes divine wisdom being descended upon us. Wisdom that brings clarity about our dreams and goals we wish to achieve, anchoring them in our earthly plane, where we can expand and manifest our soul's visions. Wisdom that comes from our inner work to achieve greater soul connection, removing fear and self-doubt as it impedes us from seeing what hurts us, and therefore shall be released. Embracing the abundance of love, wisdom, and power in our being and in the universe. It is time for us to balance and create harmony between our mind and heart, so we can confront all we need to be revealed at this time about ourselves or relationships, for we are all immersed in an accelerated training to realize what we could not before when we possessed a lower level of consciousness. It is now time to bring all into the light where it can be seen and neutralized. The moon makes a grand trine with Mars and Chiron, the cosmic healer, as I prefer to call it. Both are two sextile to the sun, which is in Gemini. It is a gift for us to heal anger and all forms of self-aggression, as all is energy, and when we unconsciously focus on anger or similar lower emotions, we are in a way attacking ourselves, for we cannot yet liberate it through ego balance, forgiveness, and soul alignment. This is showing us where we are or where we need to bring more love into ourselves and our lives. This is not for us to fall into egoic interpretations, but for us to contemplate all we are revealed about ourselves with neutrality, from where we can approach what we are feeling and experiencing at this time, focusing on the solution, not on fomenting what is or what we think is wrong. Old patterns, habits, and wounds can emerge, wanting to be embraced and healed. Do not judge anything that you witness. Just visualize it all within a 7th dimensional violet big orb, being transmuted into a positive ending if it was a painful situation, or vanishing as the pain and all past experiences are being dissolved. Then restore your heart center with the pink and white flames of creation, recalibrating your heart to be in its neutral 0-point space, resetting yourself completely to come back to who you are. Embrace your vulnerability. It is a gift, not a curse or a weakness. It is the ability to feel and heal all, and keep only the love, never the original wound that caused the pain, for you have too transmuted it. When we ask, it is only given when our heart is open, and when we are ready to embrace the truth, Otherwise, the universe will never hurt us with something we are not ready to integrate yet. Therefore, decree if you are ready to receive the truth that you can embrace at this time, and then realign with your inner power, acting benevolently with all involved, but keeping your integrity always. It is time to make decisions, the most important one being determined to leave all that damages our heart and energy field behind. When we are ready and willing, the love-light forces of the universe assist us to move into a new space and timeline. May you be willing to open your hearts and live the life you shall live, beloveds, with an infinite love from NataliaAlba.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. We are at the moment in a far deeper process of being prepared for the phase of the full activation of paradise keys and codes for the new golden age, as the new human root race. These are being activated in our new 12 and 24 strands of DNA and connected directly to Sirius and Arcturus. They are both deeply involved with the new human root race building, as well as Lemuria the Chohan, who is assisting with the full embodiment of the new solar crystalline Lightbody. Note that the old you is dissipating fast now, and with every breathing moment you are changing form. Breathe deeply, take minute vacations, and simply allow the transfiguration to happen more easily by keeping your energy fields crystal clear and releasing all which is still there trying to hold on for dear life. With love and joy, from JudithKusel.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Ruby Falconer, June 11th, 2025, full moon at Sagittarius, 20 degrees, 39 minutes, 3:44 a.m. EDT. Sagittarius is a warrior sign. In traditional astrology, Sagittarius represents the philosophical ideals a society is built upon. These are the values the collective is willing to defend. This is Sekhmet in Egyptian myth, the lion-headed goddess who embodies the yang feminine. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the principle of expansion, and is allied with Horus, the young king. The Sagittarius full moon is often intense, with all the fiery aspects of the sign in full display. This full moon is dominated by a powerful square between Jupiter, aligned with Mercury in Cancer, challenging Saturn conjunct to Neptune in Aries. This is the third of 3 squares between Jupiter and Saturn, a series that began last summer. This principle of expansion is challenging the principle of constriction, a dynamic that creates considerable tension. The strain of this aspect is increased by the Saturn-Neptune conjunction. The magical qualities of Neptune dissolve away the constricting properties of Saturn. Saturn simultaneously constrains the visionary aspects of Neptune. Something new is slowly emerging from the ruins of the old. Jupiter expands anything it comes in contact with. In this case, the sensitive, empathic, emotional expression of Cancer. During this full moon window, we may find that our words are misunderstood and met with intense emotional response. We are caught in a cascade of actions and misinterpretations, reactions and resistance. Full moons are always a time of strongly felt emotions, and this one is particularly volatile. This full moon chart advises us to slow down and think before reacting. To do otherwise is not only inadvisable, it is also dangerous. From ShamanicStarology.com. And from Sovereign Harmony Astrology, full moon 20 degrees Sagittarius, Wednesday, June 11th, 12:44 a.m. PDT. This week's full moon in Sagittarius forms a grand trine with Mars in Leo and Chiron in Aries, while also squaring the moon's nodes and Pisces Virgo, as Jupiter, ruler of Sagittarius, follows Mercury by entering Cancer and forming a square to the maturing conjunction between Saturn and Neptune in Aries. In addition, Venus in Taurus squares Pluto and Aquarius on Monday, before forming a sextile to Mercury in Cancer on Wednesday. It's certainly not a quiet week energetically, as we may find ourselves faced with sudden information or realizations that trigger our self-doubts while simultaneously stimulating our confidence in a way that inspires us to charge forward, regardless of any fears that may present themselves. We're being asked to lean into our intuition and away from the worries associated with our conditioning, even if we're being led toward unfamiliar territory, so that we can forge ahead on the path that we had originally intended on a soul level all along. We may encounter others now who appear to be threatening our attachment to our comforts, when it is actually these attachments that need to be released. And this may require a higher level of self-awareness and detachment to own our responsibility in this situation. Comfort exists in many forms, and if we embrace it, we may find that our soul's path provides a higher experience of comfort than anything that our early life conditioning could have ever authentically provided for us. It's time to grow. And from Divine Star of the Light Colleen Lemma, on Wednesday, June 11th, we have a full moon at 20 degrees of fire sign Sagittarius, known as the Strawberry Moon by many Native American tribes. This lunation is in positive aspect to both Chiron, the shaman and healer, and fire sign Aries, and Mars, the warrior and activator, and fire sign Leo. This creates what is known as a grand trine in the fire element, which is all about passion, courage, confidence, enthusiasm, creativity, and vision. We are motivated to take a bold step forward into new horizons. We are healing old belief systems and stories that we have carried for far too long. We are feeling like anything is possible. But first, we must let go of what is no longer aligned with our highest truth. Sagittarius is the truth seeker of the zodiac. He wishes to expand his energies into new possibilities. He is on a quest, searching for freedom and adventure. So use this optimistic and jovial full moon to take us steps towards releasing what is weighing you down, and moving with trust towards your aspirations and dreams. Blessings of love and light to all from sacredsoulempowerment.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, full moon in Sagittarius. A swell of wanderlust nudges you to go beyond the known into the unknown. Old karma falls away when you open up your world. Stop thinking small. You are a student of life, wandering the halls of great libraries, a star traveler roaming galaxies, a rover hiking across dusty plains. There is so much more to experience, so many paths to explore. Here is an invitation to follow a soul call, to find the door to the next level. Maybe you don't know exactly what it is that you're searching for, but that's okay. Part of the joy is that this is an adventure. Let the meaning emerge over time. Leave room in your suitcase for souvenirs. We are all on a journey, all searching for enlightenment. We are all both followers and leaders. We must help each other to ascend and transcend. There is always another step, a higher perspective, another lesson, another truth. Keep looking up. Trust you will be shown the way. Prepare for downloads during sleep. Let the universe guide you home. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 79, Blue Magnetic Storm. Tone 1, known as magnetic, ignites today with its keywords being attract, unify, and purpose. As the first day of the blue storm wave spell, it sets the agenda for this 13-day journey of transformation. Define your purpose, identify goals like personal growth or a bold change, and enter this wave spell consciously to harness its potential. Magnetic's unifying energy binds the next 13 days under one transformative banner, aligning each step toward your intention. Picture a storm brewing with purpose, ready to spark change. Attract your vision to begin this awakened journey. The day's glyph is blue storm, surging with catalyze, energy, and self-generation. Storm days are electrifying, catalyzing transformation with raw power. This wave spell is a wild ride, perfect for those who embrace change, daunting for those who resist. Ride the storm's energy with courage, and it can reshape your life, like clearing old patterns for new growth. Resist, and its disruptions may overwhelm you. Think of it as a thrilling fairground ride during a quake, disruptive yet exhilarating. In this wave spell, storm's catalytic force drives you to generate your own path, awakening to transformative energy. Embrace the chaos to spark improvement. Guided by blue storms surging with energy, this double dose intensifies the day's purpose. With no external influence, storm's raw power leads unfiltered, urging you to catalyze change with bold intent. That urge to shake things up, like starting a new project, it's storm's call. In this wave spell, this guidance ensures your purposeful energy ignites a transformative journey, infused with awakened momentum. Trust the storm within to lead the way. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Magnetic Storm, 1 Coac, Keen 79, 11th of June 2025. Full moon in Sagittarius. The storm has arrived, catalyzing global transformation. Keen 7-9 equals 16 equals 7, magic, mystic, spiritual, solitude. 16, tower struck by lightning code. Storm warning to the power of 5. With an 11 illumination portal code on a liberating Sagittarius full moon. Change is imminent. Boom. Time to break free. Here come the thunder beings. A triple blue magnetic storm day through Keen 79 added to the year code of the blue rhythmic storm, which is self-guided, making it a double storm. Thus we arrive at storm to the power of 5. We are counting down the final weeks of this current blue storm galactic year, which concludes on the 24th of July 2025 with Keen 122, white overtone wind, guided by White Dog. This wave spell will bring out the fury of the storm to effect rapid transformation as the storm year completes its job. Keen 122 will soften the blow and convert the storm's wind power into waves of pure unconditional love sent from spirit to lead us into the new galactic year, a divine kiss from our Creator. And so today we have tremendous 5D liberation codes and a spectacular strawberry Sag full moon, and added to the party, Jupiter, the ruler of Sag, and this full moon is making its historical entry into Cancer at 0 degrees. Cancer is ruled by the moon. OMG, emotional overdrive as the home front comes into the spotlight for the next 12 months, moons. Looks like we are off to a super expansive, electrifying start to this 13-day storm wave spell. Another very, very powerful day, storm energy. Looks like a turbo gale is on its way. Today we commence a new 13-day cycle. It is day 1 in the blue storm wave spell of purification, cleansing, transformation, and evolution. Today we are focused on magnetizing and attracting tremendous energy to catalyze transformation on a personal, collective, and global level. Fasten your seatbelts, and we are off on a wild ride indeed. If you thought the last few weeks were intense, think again. Blue storm is going to whip us into shape. Time to shape up or ship out. The World Bridger enabled us to surrender, release, and let go of the old matrix, witnessing the death of the old cycle and old earth. We are now free and have created space for the new to enter our lives and change our reality. During this next phase, many souls will have the rug pulled out from under their feet. Their old foundations will crumble, and they will be forced to seek new ground, perhaps literally for some. Many rude awakenings will occur as humanity is forced to face the truth that will be revealed for all to see. Cognitive dissonance and denial will be matched with more persistence from spirit for us to embrace this change and awaken from the hypnotic spell that kept us in our collective slumber. Get ready for mass awakenings and transformation on a global scale. Life is about to go into overdrive. Tone of creation, magnetic is tone number 1 in the spiritual realm as we initiate a new wave spell cycle. Power attracts, action unifies, essence purpose. Day 1 of a new wave spell always starts with the magnetic tone of purpose. In the beginning was the One. From out of nothing here one comes, spinning happily, magnetizing all that it requires for more excellent adventuring. Once strong in purpose, all will effortlessly come together. We have a very divine 268 code, activating divine miracles, healing, and joy. Now is the time to manifest the new paradigm of Christ consciousness through this revolutionary blue storm cycle. A huge lineup of big cards on the table today, folks. Very exciting. Hold on to your red shoes, Dorothy. The storm is here, and we are no longer in Kansas. Today's question is, how can I generate and catalyze these transformative energies in order for my life to flow smoothly in the direction of my greater purpose? So, beloved star bliss supernova sons, as a great man once said, it is time to go forth and be the change that you wish to see in the world. In la ketch a la Keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66, Keen 79, Blue Magnetic Storm. The mantra, the code for today is, I unify in order to catalyze, attracting energy. I seal the matrix of self-generation. With the magnetic tone of purpose, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. 144, continuing to quantum solar flash in. And now we complete today's transmissions with a very powerful prayer of the full strawberry moon in Sagittarius. Beloved grandmother moon, tonight you rise in your full glory, ripe as the sacred strawberry, sweet with the promise of vision, expansion, and truth. A keeper of celestial fire, under the archer's aim you cast your radiant light upon the paths we have yet to walk, upon the truths we are now ready to embrace. I stand beneath your glowing lantern with arms and heart wide open. Guide my arrow of intention to fly true, past illusion, past fear, into the blazing horizon of my soul's purpose. May this full moon ignite the flame of courage within me, the passion to explore new realms, and the wisdom to discern what is mine to carry forward. I call upon the spirit of Sagittarius, wild-hearted wanderer, star-bound philosopher, to lift my spirit beyond limitation, to bless my journey with laughter, insight, and joy. May the fruits of my inner labor now ripen. May the blessings of this moon fall gently into my life like soft petals from the sky mother's hand. I offer this prayer in alignment with all that is, with the earth below, the heavens above, and the truth that lives within. And so it is, and so it shall be. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed day as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.